I'm Sunny Bottoms, and this is Between Two Levees. Today, my guest is Sterling Clifton.
Hello.
How are you, Sterling?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining me and agreeing to let me put you through the ringer. We've been friends for a little while, and I know that we have a common interest in music and things like that. So how long have you been a fan of Morgan Wallen?
We go way back. I've got his entire catalog on my phone right here. I access
Do you?
throughout
You
the
love
day.
Morgan, don't you?
Yeah, Morgan Wallen. Yeah.
Okay. So we're here today near Corning, Arkansas. So tell us a little bit about the farm that we're on.
This particular farm is, which is in a soybean rice rotation primarily with corn on some of it, and these fields here, the one we're sitting in is Dyna-Gro 263 and behind soybeans, but and it's all, we have a little bit of row rice on the farm, a few fields, but it's primarily levy rice, and most fields will be behind soybeans, and this one, it was stale seed bed plant from soybeans last year, and we burned down early with Roundup and maybe been 2,4-D early or first shot, but and then at planting we came in with Roundup, Command, and Facet, and an ounce of Gambit, and so far that's all that has been done as far as the field herbicide wise.
Yeah, this field's really clean. So have you been pleased with using the Gambit early like that?
Yeah, it's worked out well. This field and a couple more here in the area, there's a fair amount of nut sedge pressure where normally if we just applied a grass herbicide, we would have, patches of nut sedge or a lot of scattered nut sedge to deal with before, early post. But now we're pretty clean, really. There's virtually, this field here really doesn't have any nut sedge, and pretty clean grass-wise right now.
So what are you planning to do next?
We're going to come in with a probably a little more Facet, maybe a little Propanil, and another ounce of Gambit pre-flood, and control coffee bean indigos, and plus get some more nut sedge suppression and residual, and plus Gambit, we got a good control, a lot of broadleaves, duck salad, and that type of stuff. So we intend to be pretty clean, from here on out.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good luck with that 1 ounce followed by 1 ounce on the Gambit. So that's all you're planning on for this farm. You're going to go to flood and be done. You were talking about, you had another farm that you're consulting on where you're planning on using Rogue on those farms. Can you tell me kind of how your program is on those?
Yeah, these are zero grade fields and mostly continuous rice. We have a lot of weed pressure or resistant pressure with barnyard grass and sedges and to deal with, and we start out with Command and Bolero and that type of thing. We go really heavy on Bolero early with and we're getting to flood now, a lot of them, where we're making our pre-flood applications with Regiment, Rice Star, and Bolero, or just what there's several different mixes we use, but we have 3 and 4 leaf rice, a lot of them right now. We tend on clean them up this week and flood them up, and several of them we tend on going in with Rogue as fast early as we can post flood to help hopefully help with weedy rice control, and plus with the tight head sprinkle top control, get that out as early as we can. And
you were telling me you have a lot of tight head pressure, sprinkle top pressure in those.
It's a kind of a beast. Some of those fields, that's we're controlling our barnyard grass pretty well on a lot of them with Regiment and Rice Star, but we're on dry ground. It's just hard to do anything with it. So sometimes we're left pre-flood, post-flood with post-flood applications. But the Rogue has been working really well for us when we get it out in a timely fashion.
Good.
So
timing is definitely the key with Rogue.
Yeah.
So Sterling, in addition to being a consultant, a great consultant as that, I hear, you also have some other interests and things that you spend time and effort on that are near and dear to your heart. So could you tell us about Ag for Autism?
Yeah, I'm a board member for Ag for Autism program in Northeast Arkansas, and along with a lot of other people and other companies, but been involved with for several years, raising money for programs for schools for special needs and autism, and or individuals with needs, and equipment needs. And it's a really great call. The program has really built up over the years, and there's a lot of hardworking people involved in it that are able to spend more time than I can with it. And we have one big fundraiser, the Super Bowl event, that we'll have this again next year. But we're also gaining momentum on several other events. Like we just recently had a tennis tournament, Acing for Autism, and we're having or going to be involved with the Rodeo on the Ridge, I believe it's called, June the 2nd and 3rd in Paragould at the fairgrounds. So that's coming up. If you can check social media, Facebook, Act for Autism page, and on Twitter, the Act for Autism page, you'll see information on that type of stuff.
Is there a donate button on those pages as well?
Yeah, you go to the website and there's a donate. Yeah, actforautism.org, I believe. But you can also find those links on the Facebook page. Yeah, there's easy way to donate if any time, even in between events. But there's a lot of new exciting stuff coming up. But we've been able to grant. This past year, we were able to fulfill every grant that they applied.
That's fantastic. That's helping a lot of families and parents with kids with autism. So
it is, and there's a lot of just needs that teachers and schools have that they can't get from general funding, and there's a lot of just individuals who need help with iPads or and therapy and that type of stuff. So we're able to do a lot. I'm proud to be part of it. But anybody's welcome to contact me for information about that, or contact us on social media and anytime and get any information on that.
Well, thank you for joining me, Sterling, and I appreciate all your information about what you're doing here on this farm and your Ag for Autism efforts. And so, thank you.
Thank you.